Okay, welcome back. This is Bexar County Court of Law number 6 of the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. I'm Judge Wayne Christian. We are now proceeding on the cause number 629957, State of Texas versus Michael Aaron Riviezo. This is a motion to revoke community supervision. Representing Mr. Riviezo is Mr. John Ross. The first document I'm looking at is entitled, where is it? That would with me. Defendant's consent to motion to revoke hearing by video conference, which purports to have both Mr. Riviezo and Mr. Ross's signature on it. In fact, Mr. Riviezo, is this your signature on this document, sir?
You're muted, Mr. Riviezo.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And Mr. Ross, as attorney for Mr. Riviezo, is this also your signature on this document?
Yes, sir.
The next document I'm looking at is entitled.
Do you want to put these back on? I don't want you to get in trouble.
And Mr. Riviezo, yeah, thank you, Mr. Riviezo. Unless we're specifically talking to you, we get background noise from the deal. This document's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, which is marked, quote, is a revocation of the defendant's community supervision, and the defendant has a right to appeal the court's actions revoking the community supervision, but not the underlying conviction. In fact, Mr. Riviezo, is this your signature on this document also, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And Mr. Ross, as attorney for Mr. Riviezo, is this also your signature on this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ross, my understanding is this is a motion. This is going to be an uncontested motion to revoke community supervision. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Riviezo, on clause 629957 on the motion to revoke community supervision. How do you plead, sir?
True explanation.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Gross, would you please advise the court and the parties of the status of Mr. Riviezo's probation, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Riviezo has been reporting as directed. We last saw him on March 8th, 2022. He has paid $828 towards his fees. He has a balance of $421 and is current at this time. We show he has completed all 48 hours of his 48 hours of community service. He's currently on Smart Start Mobile testing 4 times a day and has had 11 skips and no bracks to date. He has completed the DWI Education Victim Impact Panel and is currently registered for the CATSNP program. He has had 3 positive drug tests. Those have all been with a prescription which has been verified, and he's had 1 negative drug test. This is his second violation report, second MTR. His criminal history includes an arrest for assault, family choking, injury to a child with intent of bodily injury, interfering with an emergency call, theft 50 to 500, as well as the obstruction, which we are here on today. His officer is recommending that his Smart Start mobile device be increased to 6 times per day and that he register for CATSNP within 5 days, which it appears he has done.
Mr. Ross, let me cut the chase, and I want to hear what you have to say. But if Mr. Riviezo has completed his 48 hours of community service, we don't need to worry about that. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And as far as skipping Smart Start mobile blows, if you average out the time frame of 11 tests between 11/4/22 and 3/10/22, it looks like you get about 2.5 skips a month. And I'm not real excited about that. I've seen worse, so I'm not worried about that one. Let's talk about completing the new intervention program. Where are we on CATSNP?
He is registered for that, Your Honor. I believe there was some sort of he has had a little bit of a technical thing on the breast, so I'm glad you understood that. He's registered for the CATSNP already, Your Honor, as probation mentioned. It was a little bit of a logistical thing getting registered for that. They have sometimes when they go there, they're shut down, but he has made contact with them. He has signed up for a class, and that class is upcoming.
All right, and Mr. Riviezo, you've actually not started classes in the CATSNP outpatient drug course, right?
Correct.
You're registered for it, but you haven't really started going to classes and stuff yet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Susan, is that the last real thing we need Mr. Riviezo to complete?
Yes, sir.
And he's been on the Smart Start mobile device how many months?
I believe he's been on probation since September 1st. Let me see when he actually obtained the device. Give me 1 second.
He's been on probation plus or minus 8 months. Does that sound right?
Yes.
I believe it's about to be his last month, Your Honor.
It looks like he was probably on it during pre-trial because I don't see an enrollment date for that. So I would assume that he's been on it since day one, starting probation on September the 1st.
So he's done
7 months.
He's ordered to do 7 months and he's done 8 months on the machine, right? Does that sound right?
9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. He's done 7 months and 19 days.
Okay. And he's got until September,
No,
October, November, December, January 23. Is that what his probation time frame is?
no, he ends on Halloween of this year.
Okay. So 6 months from, he's got 6 more months of probation with us. That sound right?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Ross, what are you requesting? I got all the cards on the table now.
Yes, Your Honor. We just request that you continue him, allow him to finish the cat snip program. It looks like he's on track to do that and finish your probation successfully, Your Honor.
State recommendation.
Your Honor, the state recommends increasing the blows on the Smart Start mobile device to 6 from 4 with substantial compliance within 10 days.
Okay, Mr. Riviezo, on cause 6299957, the court accepts your plea of true with an explanation. I deny the state's motion to revoke your probation, or you continued on probation with all prior requirements and no sanction at this time. Ordering to continue the Smart Start mobile device at 4 blows a day. I'm not going to crank it up. He's not that far off of doing good. I'm going to require substantial compliance in all other areas, and I believe that just means ultimately you pay off your fine and you're on track with that. And you complete the Community Alliance for Traffic Safety New Intervention Program. Susan, what did I miss?
I think that'll do it. So substantial compliance in how many days, Your Honor?
Within 10 days, but apparently he's already registered for the program. So he's done what I've asked him to do at this point. So we're good.
Right. So do you want me to amend his conditions showing that he needs to show substantial compliance in 10 days or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
And other than that, what are your questions, Mr. Riviezo?
It was just that it was my last month on the device. Am I still going to still blow, or that was the only thing I was going to question?
For right now, I'm going to keep you on the device because you've been missing, averaging 2.5, 3 blows a month. I just want you to stop missing blows. If you show me another clean month or maybe 2, the probability is I'll take the machine off completely. But I want you to be in compliance when I take it off. And I haven't gotten there yet.
Yes,
I
sir.
want you to finish the outpatient drug course. And that's really all I need of you at this point. And not drink, and we're good. You're already doing that.
Yes, sir.
Don, you got anything else to add?
Nothing from me, Your Honor.
Dave's another one. State, any input?
Nothing from the state, Judge.
Mr. Riviezo. Thank you, Mr. Ross.
Mr. Reviezo, when you get out of jail, in your email box, you'll have an email from me, Officer Gross, through Adobe Sign. It will be your amended conditions. Please sign those and email them back to me right away. Okay, so check your mailbox as soon as you are released from jail. And then get in touch with Mr. Fonseca so that you can let him know what happened here today and also confirm your next appointment, etc. Okay?
And now, when I'm released would be today or tomorrow? Like, that's the only thing I didn't ask.
It'll be
I'm
sent
sorry.
in today, but it'll probably be tomorrow.
Okay, so I just want to make sure for him. Thank you.
You're
And if
welcome.
you have any questions, any problems, like always, drop me a line. All right. Thank you, Judge.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. Y'all are dismissed.
Okay, just to let you know, Your Honor, I have emailed
On
Mr.
YouTube.
Okay.